life after divorce. As a woman, I would honestly sit here and say, as much as I've made the decision and the choice to divorce my husband then, I also regret it. I don't regret it because I still loved him, but I regret it because I feel like I denied my children the right and the opportunity to have what people call a normal family. Now today I'm sitting with kids who are in the statistic of divorce. So as much as I've divorced, I would never ever advise anybody to go through a divorce.
The best advice I ever got from a divorce attorney was this. He said, listen, you could use me. You could hire me. You got kids. So you're either going to pay the money that you guys have, you and your soon-to-be ex-husband, you could either use that money and hire me, and that money will go towards my kids, or you guys could figure it out and cooperate and keep that money and use it towards your kids. And that forever seared into my brain.
What is the meaning of regret?
Here's the definition of regret. Feel sad, repentant, or disappointed over something that has happened or been done, especially a loss or missed opportunity.
My brothers and sisters, have you done something that you regret in your life? Have you done something that 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the line, you think back on that thing and you say, damn, I wish this would have happened. I wish I didn't quit that job. Or I wish I didn't do that. Or I wish I did that. You understand what I'm saying? We all have it. We all have it to where we look back at our younger years and we regret some of the things that we done when we were younger. Because now that we are older, we are more matured. We understand things different. We start to put value in its proper place. The decisions that we make today are completely different from the decisions that we made when we were teenagers, when we were in our 20s. For those above 30s and 40s, we reflect on the decisions that we made when we were in our 30s. You understand what I'm saying? Well, why are we talking about regret today? Well, because our good sister Joyce sent me a clip about a woman that regrets divorcing her husband because according to her, she had a great man. She had a man that had a good job. She had a man that was there for her. She had a man that she could have built with, but because at that time, at her age, she wasn't thinking properly. She wasn't putting value in what mattered in her marriage. She wasn't putting value in her husband. So she decided to leave him. And now she constantly regrets it. And she is now singing a different tune. Okay? And that is what we are going to cover in today's episode. So let's get to it. Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
I'm talking about maintaining something, just kind of parallel to what you're talking about to a certain extent. Maintaining black relationships, in particular, black women taking responsibility and accountability for their actions, our actions and behavior in the relationship with the black man, because we're not doing that. I did a video that went viral, say, why did I divorce my husband? And that video is less than about 3 minutes long. And I said I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him. I divorced my husband because I made more money than he did. Once I got my little college degree, now I think he went to college too. And the more money I made was $1,000 a year because he had a great job. I divorced my husband because I'm being in the military, 30 years in the military. Now I'm bringing my job home to him, trying to run the house. Well, I done already did my job. I shouldn't have brought that across that door, the threshold of that door.
Please speak on it.
Right.
Speak on it.
So I'm divorcing my husband for this. Should still be married to him this day.
Please put that out there.
Because it's not about, all that stuff didn't matter, because now I'm out there divorced. Now I'm messing with him and that one, looking for that one, and going to bed by myself every night. The wrong thing, when then my husband, ex-husband, moved on, got, family, new woman and all of that. And I'm still out here doing all this crazy stuff and not realizing I had all that at home.
For those that don't remember that viral video she was talking about, here it is.
All right. I divorced my husband. Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's sickness. I found myself divorced and out there looking for love in all the wrong places. This one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one. And my body count going up and my value going down. I'm just going to call it like a TI is. All the while, my husband done found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with them.
If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to let you know every time I upload a new video.
There are roles. My man don't cook, clean, wash, nothing. Don't do none of that household stuff. He come in the house, he sit down. I get my behind off that couch, go heat his food up. If he can come in the house 2:30 a.m., that's after midnight, and say, I want a sandwich, I'm getting my sleepy butt out that bed and go make a sandwich. That's what I'm going to do. Independent means doing it alone, by yourself. Right. Independence means, okay, yeah, I can still go to college, I can still contribute, I can still do this. I had that stuff all wrong in my relationship with my son's dad. Had it all wrong. I won't do it again because this man get to leave and I'm holding on to all his ankles, Achilles and everything. I ain't going nowhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from her mouth. And unfortunately, for a lot of our black women, for a lot of our sisters, this reality hits them when they are finally in their 40s, 50s, some in their 60s. You understand what I'm saying? When they're in their 20s, when men are chasing them, when men are hunting them down, they don't think like this because they are living for the moment. They forget, yo, I'm going to hit 30s one day. I'm going to hit 40 one day. I'm going to hit 50 one day. I'm going to hit 60 one day. And if God bless me, I'm going to see 70, 80, and 90. You see, a lot of our sisters do not think like that. They only think like that when they find themselves in their 40s, single and alone. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of sisters that's still fine, that's still very attractive in their 40s. Men are smashing, men are approaching, but none are proposing. You see, that's the difference that our sisters don't think about. A man will still smash you, but he will not drop on one of his knees and propose. And that is the problem. And that is what this sister is trying to tell the rest of black women. Stop thinking like a feminist. Remove that from your head. Remove that from your head and start thinking, am I going to be alone in my 40s? Am I going to be alone in my 50s? Am I going to be alone in my 60s? If God bless, am I going to be alone in my 70s? Those are the questions all you younger sisters need to start asking yourself today. Today. Now, what do you guys think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Either way, leave your comments below so we can start this conversation. Until the next video, stay safe in these streets. Later. That will wrap it up for today's episode. And thank you for joining me. So please, leave a comment below. If you agree, if you disagree, it doesn't matter. Leave the comment below. And also, you tell me what you want me to cover. You tell me what you want me to discuss and what you want me to react to. Okay? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you on the next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's rebuild the Black nuclear family. It is needed. Okay? God bless.